ships with paper stamp displays, trembling hands and borrowed coats, we fled a ruined place. Ministers cut ribbons, cameras bless the rain. The accord opens doorways wide and asks not to strain. A hidden seal at midnight, annex E not shown. A second set of signatures and lacquered royal tone. Wardens get new badges, crescent drink the light. Public order protocol, consent recast is right.
We will not leave, we will not sign.
Cut the muzzle from the line.
We are the many, you are the few.
Back to the dark that fashioned you. Refugee masks and lullabies, kindly learn our streets. Shelter hubs and borrow night, free rations, folded sheets. Numbers rise like evening tide. Yeah, the census kept off book. The cabinet's kindly office helps the tally go on look. State news reads a prayer for them, incense in the house. Backbenches mouth, reading lines of whip that comes a vow. Convert to Islam by dawn, be counted safe and clean, or forfeit breath and dwelling, voided and unseen. We will not need, we will not sign your crowns or smoke your oaths and lies. Keys on rails and fists on pipes, fine human time. Stairwells drum a counter song, metronome spine. Under Tower 9, we find the city's copper spine. Race orders through the rain, fall the circuits, call for sign. We leak the midnight minutes, wax on ministerial rings. The kindly crest stamped side by side with seals of earthly kings. Plain clothes at the corner pub recite the radiant law. Handcuffs bloom like winter vines, awards and smile is raw. Noises, trees and names are in, ideas must be leased. But kindly hold the ledger while the cabinet plays priest. Rise up, speak freely, count three, cut the muzzle from the machine. Drive the quiet out of our halls, pull their hands from all our walls. Salt the scissors, cut the tip, sever every yoke. Jar the contract, oath untied, the glamour splits like smoke. Circuit after circuit fails, the hush begins to bleed. Pain peels off the slogans, Rits forget the creed. Raise the flag of England over river, stone and steel. Red cross and a salt white field, promise we can feel. Not for a crown, no party line, but voices without fear. Fight for the right to speak, for everyone to hear. Bridge to bridge, a course runs along the river skin. Big clock slips a heartbeat into gears they cannot win. We take the ports and councils back, the kindly mass are torn. The cabinet's pack goes up in ash, the gilded lie forlorn.
We will not yield, we will not convert.
Our voices out across the line.
We are the many, you are the few.
Back to the dark that fashioned you. At dawn the banners try to bloom, the billboards try to glow, but rain repeats the syllables the ministers never know. Children mouth the outlaw words the scanners couldn't bind. Raise the flag of England high, the people kept in mind.
Hear the Cumberland running low, smoky ridges, lantern glow. In a family Bible folded thin, old names whisper, call him in. Albion answers through the rain, we need you now, come mend our shame. Joe was born where cedars lean, Tennessee miles and gasoline. Work boots, Sunday coat and tie, eyes like thunder, steady sky. Paper trails through Paris stone, blood remembers what is its own. Not for glory, not for show, truth keeps saying, name him Joe. Two rivers learn the same old songs, Tennessee it smart. Gates stood open, the watch was thin. Invaders walked in, conquered England. Not by steel, but policy. Parliamentary malady. Streets and halls in broad daylight fell to rules that failed the right. Not with wrath, we set it straight. Courts and ballots close the gate. Make way for Joe, the hidden crown. From Tennessee to London town, we'll choose who enters clear and fair. Law that shields both rich and spare. When hope grew faint and faith ran thin, England cried, Joe, step within. Raise the standard, tell it now. England needed him, and how? No knives at night, no torches high. Ballots, courts, and clarion sky. Volunteer drums, horns reply. Name the air and lift the sky. Let records speak and rumors cease. Truth with compass, law with peace. Read the line, the ledger show. Softly, surely, Joseph Joe. Who left the breach? Those now in reach. How do we mend? By law we send. Glory, friendship, sovereign ken. England stands sovereign again. Make way for Joe, the hidden crown. Let happy bells and bridges sound. Close the breach and heal the land. Open hearts with guiding hand. From smoky dawn to London rain. Answer given, hope regained. Raise the standard, tell it now. England needed him, and how? Cumberland and Thames run on. Need met, night is nearly
Hey, Charlie!
back, everybody. I'm Joe.
I'm Holly.
And together we are
Jolly
Wretches. Welcome to a good one tonight. We're doing Genesis Wind and Wuthering. Never heard of it. It's supposed to be a really good one. Everybody likes it. I'm excited to actually get into this. But before we do, make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already. We're just a small, little, humble channel trying to grow, and we need your help to do it.
And ring the bell so you get notified of our daily content, our shorts, and our live streams we do every night, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we go through the greatest albums of all time.
Except for Sunday. We take that off. So it's, I guess, Monday through Saturday, one would say.
I could start saying that, Monday through Saturday.
Would be a better, wouldn't it? Monday through Saturday at 6 p.m. There you go, Holly. I fixed it. All right. This is Wind and Wuthering. Wuthering? Released 1976 final studio album with guitarist Steve Hackett. Produced with David Hutchell, sound palette Tony Banks, sweeping keys, Collins evolving lead vocals. So he wasn't, I guess.
So Phil's singing this one. Phil Collins.
It says evolving lead vocals, Rutherford's 12-string and bass pedals, and Hackett's atmospheric guitar textures. Wow, this is pretty cool. It says it's literary with nods to Emily Bronte in the closing suite. After this record, Genesis became a trio, and on then there were three.
Oh.
And then there were three.
So they started out as a pretty large, regular, I guess, size band, and then they go down to three.
Yeah.
Three seemed to kind of be like a little magic number for some of the.
I know. For some bands, three's just damn great. Like, like Rush. Let's spin it track by track here. Let's go down through here.
Oh, yeah. Don't
Make
forget
sure you hit the poll.
Yeah. Or, dang. And I didn't even do one on the poll, but I don't know any of these songs. I know I don't, because I've never even heard of this.
Yeah. The first one's called 11th Earl of Mar. Never heard this either. Said it's about a burst opener with the 1715 Jacobite Rising. Oh, shit.
I don't know what that is.
I bet you don't. Tales of rebellion and romanticized heroism. The Jacobite Rebellion. Holy shit. Listen for the brisk changes and Banks drifting and driving motifs. Let's go.
Oh man.
What?
We need some good trivia questions. I already see what that one says right there.
Yeah.
It already answered it.
Yeah, it answered it in the giveaway. That's why I didn't do it.
All right, guys, here y'all go.
Let's get it. Genesis.
to go to bed now. Never seems too keen to be a guest now in a house of dreams. Flying from a hillside, beckoning the trees, a sailboat towering mimicking the breeze. I'm fighting gravity falling. My daddy won't let them get me. A voice screams, seems to be calling. The face turns, speeches are burning. Daddy, you got to go. See the 15 going by. Turn and turn the lords. They're running backwards today.
That's that bass too.
And once again, you stand alone. Bury your memories, bury your friends. Leave it alone for a year or two. Till the stories go hazy and the legends come through. Then do it again. Some things never end. Going very far. You promised. You promised. You promised. Daddy.
Oh, yeah. Really? So great, man. Holy crap,
It was just
man.
a mixture of awesomeness.
I know. I love Genesis. The more I listen to them, the more I love them.
Me too.
Rush kind of started out like that too. Like it took me a couple songs and I was like, holy shit. You know, actually, I think I listened to a couple albums and I was like, oh man, this is fantastic.
Roped in.
I got roped in and went down the Rush rabbit hole. I think I'm going to do the same thing with Genesis. I know Genesis had, I think, one album that wasn't that great. I don't remember which one it was, but somebody warned me of it. I
Well,
think it
some
was,
people didn't like their commercialized albums, what they're saying, like the 80s.
I thought it was the newer ones.
Yeah, well, that's what I
Or
mean.
I meant the older ones. I don't know. But
I
yeah,
don't
that was
remember
great,
either.
man.
But I guess people kind of have their own Genesis era that they really enjoy. you
Yeah,
know.
and I
so-
forgot. I forgot
What?
something pretty important.
What did we forget?
We forgot something today. Oh, yeah. And I'd like to thank all my super chatters. And the request
yeah.
line is open, as
Oh,
always.
yeah.
If you would like a song, throw a request, and we'll make sure we get to it.
We do
And,
appreciate y'all.
Yeah, I
And
appreciate
for
y'all.
everybody watching. And,
Yeah, that's how we keep the lights
and if you're
on
here and
keep the show flowing.
you're not talking in the chat, throw
Yeah,
a hey
jump
down
in.
there so we
Yeah.
can say hey to you and everybody else can.
Yeah, we enjoy it. Oh, next
and then
week.
there were 3. Yeah, next week. Okay. So that's the Genesis other album. So
Yep.
I think it's interesting that
Patrick done sealed it up.
that they started out as a larger band and then went down to 3 guys.
Patrick jumped at it before everybody else did. He said, yep, next week.
Well, let me write that down because I don't want to forget.
She will forget. Or I will forget. Somebody will forget. Let's see here. This next one is
could be
One
forgotten.
for the Vine. The Tony Banks epic fantasy
Oh, man,
narrative.
Epic.
Yeah, about destiny and leadership with a twist of a reluctant savior figure. Was he talking about me becoming the king of England?
Oh my God!
I don't
get
know.
him started.
We'll have to find out and see what's going on here. Watch for the dramatic midsection and elegant reprise. All right, let's go.
Men were sent to do the will of one. His claim was phrased quite simply, though he never voiced it loud. I am he, the chosen one. In his name they could slaughter, for his name they could die. Still more was sure he lied, but they'll fight the battle on. Then one whose faith had died fled back up the mountainside. But before the top was made, a misplaced footfall made him stay from the path prepared for him. The mountain onto the wilderness of ice. This unexpected vision made him stand and shake with fear, but nothing was his fright compared with those who saw him appear. Terror filled their minds with awe. Simple were the folk who live upon this frozen way. So not surprising was their thought, this is he, God's chosen one, who's come to save us from all our oppressors. We shall be kings on this world.
Oh, yeah. It's nice.
Was not expecting this. What?
choice. I must lead them to glory, almost likely to death.
Oh yeah.
They
Man.
traveled across the plateau of ice up to its edge. Then they crossed a mountain range and saw the final plain. Still he urged the people on.
Thank you, Ronnie.
Thank you, Ronnie.
Distant snow, he observed one without hope. Flee back up the mountainside. He thought he recognized him by his lawn and by the way he fell, and by the way he stood up and vanished into air.
Oh, wow. Vanished into air.
Oh yeah. That's so good.
Man. I think, is that one going to be my favorite on this album?
That was so good.
It probably will be.
That was so good.
I don't know how you could really
Top
do any
that.
better than that. That was just wonderful.
Amazing.
Yeah.
It was. And Patrick, you're right, man. He said Phil Collins has a world class voice.
He does.
He does.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Phil Collins is he has a wonderful voice. He would definitely be in like the probably top 5 singers, as far as vocals go. I mean, there's some others that are right up there with him, like, you got like Geddy Lee and, Elvis Presley, Michael Jackson, but they're, each
It's
unique
hard to
kind of
make
their
a
own
list
thing.
when people sound different and they're their own.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
His is very unique too, though.
So,
Phil
yeah, and he
Collins
kind
is.
of has like that higher, like he's,
higher than you kind of expect.
what is that? What's the tone called?
Oh, I have
for
no
a
idea
man?
about that. Yeah, I don't know.
Gosh.
I don't know nothing about singing. I can't
Tenor.
sing. Oh, he's a tenor?
I believe he's a tenor. I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Yeah, and Brenda said Rush was formed on September the 18th, which happens to be
Really?
today. Yeah, and
Happy birthday, Rush.
yeah, happy anniversary, Rush. I guess it would be
Exactly. And we'll play that song, Brenda, after the stream.
No,
Not
not
like
after
after
stream.
the stream, but after the album.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do. You can go ahead and request songs, and we'll just stack them up after the album. And of course, if they cut it, we'll just start a new stream. So nobody
but that
misses out.
one, I think it was just a great. Do they have like a greatest hits of some of these? Like the
I bet
older
they do.
ones?
You know they got a Genesis greatest
Because
hits.
so far, my favorite Genesis song is The Ripple.
Oh,
I mean, that's the goat for me. Okay.
Ripple.
Yeah.
Ripple the tearjerker.
It was. And
Holly's-
so far, that's the one that's got me. And all these other ones are really nice too.
Grizzle, you're going to get it, man. The only song on this channel that can't be requested is Any of My Uma Guma.
Which was instrumental also.
It'd be like somebody request the cave song. I'd be like, hell no.
You better be paying some big money for that, baby.
The cave song
We are
costs-
not going back. We're going forward.
Yeah, the cave song costs $20. I'm like, hell no. $50 for the
Is there
cave
some way
song.
we could turn down our headphones on it?
I'll just say-
We're like, yeah, it's great.
yeah, I love
love
it.
the
Be listening to silence the whole time.
bird or whatever was going on. Alto, is it alto? I don't know. I didn't know if guys were like alto, whatever you want to call it. Probably
Alto.
That's what I call it.
We're Southern. I'm sure it's alto.
Because I'm an alto. I cannot sing high. I am a low when I sing.
Oh, yeah, I have
didn't
no
know that?
idea. Yeah, but I don't know anything about singing. I couldn't tell you the difference. I know ain't tenor the high one.
Yeah, for a guy.
Yeah,
Like I thought it was.
that song there
You
though.
know.
It like it went through so many different things. Like I felt like one point I was in like a king's court, like a medieval king's court. Like you needed the Robin Hood men in tights dress, for this one. And
Well, it was showing the whole journey.
yeah, I know. And
You
then
know.
it kicked up on me, and I was like, "What the hell? That come out of nowhere?"
I liked how it was like it was in like the depressive state,
Yeah,
and then it was like you got kind of like kicked in the booty, and then he was like, "I'm up and I'm going," and it's
All right,
picked
let's
up
go
the
do
pace
it.
and stuff. I like that. So, yeah,
Yeah.
my favorite one on here so far.
All right, this next one's Your Own Special Way, Gentler Mood. Mike Rutherford's ballad that became the album's single, shimmering 12-string textures and a sing-along chorus. Let's go.
Oh, man. Well, maybe this one will be my favorite, y'all. Wait till Blood on the Rooftops. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, wow.
Is that on this one?
Go far enough, you will reach. A place where the sea runs underneath. We'll see our shadow high in the sky, dying away in the night. I've sailed the world for 7 years. And left all I love behind in tears. Oh, won't you come here, wherever you are, and being all alone, long in love.
Oh, yeah.
knows where she's going at all.
Wow.
You have your own special way of carrying me twice round the world, never closer to home than that day. The day I started. You have your own special way. Hold on to my hand, keep it way above the water, don't ever let go.
Oh, yeah. It's nice.
No, no, no.
Oh, that sounds nice. Kind of like you're floating or something. Oh, so pretty.
Walk me in the dreams, night after night. The man in the moon's a blinding light. Oh, won't you come out, whoever you are?
Oh, wow.
You follow me quite long, you know.
Uh-oh.
You have your own special way of holding my hand. Don't ever let go. You have your special way of turning the world so it's facing the way that I'm going. Don't ever leave me.
Man. Man, that was so pretty too.
No, let me guess. That's your favorite on this
I
album
don't
so
know.
far?
No, well, that one was different. That one was different from the second song.
That's how you kind of like tell good ones, though. You're
No.
like, this is my favorite. Nope.
Because
this one's
every
my
song
favorite.
is good. But I'm like, why was that one a hit and the other one? I hate the way that the companies release songs like that.
Yeah, because they put a lot of money behind
No.
advertising particular songs, and that's a lot of times what makes them hits because they get out there more. You know, because that's why you'll pick up and there'll be like an album and it'll have a bunch of great songs on it, but you've only heard one or two.
Yeah.
And you're like, damn, these were better than that one. But you
Not
know,
necessarily saying it was better or anything, but just like,
Yeah.
I just wonder how they pick.
by ear, I guess.
You know, I'm like, do you ask your people, do you ask Genesis, hey, which song do you want us to try to back? Or, you know,
I don't know.
throw
I guess
money
they
at,
probably do like a
advertise.
test group or something. You know, be my guess. This next one is
people.
WOT Gorilla. I guess you say Wot Gorilla?
World of Tanks Gorilla?
A World of Tanks Gorilla? That's what I thought as soon as I seen it.
Gorilla.
I thought World of Tanks Gorilla. It's instrumental, playful rhythms, quick turns, locked in drumming,
My
and
gosh.
keyboard lines. A palate cleanser that still flexes the band's chops.
What?
Let's go.
That's funny. Give me some lyrics over here. If y'all see me looking over here, I'm just looking at the lyrics, y'all.
Yeah, I can hear it. Some reason she can't. Oh, man. That's the one thing.
Oh, it's an instrumental. I don't need lyrics.
Beats. drums.
So smooth though.
Definitely a palate cleanser.
I didn't get what that meant. And then it said the chops. I thought they were going to sing. I guess flexing their chops on their instrument.
Yeah. Yeah. So
What is that little thing called? The little...
Wind chimes?
Yeah, the little chimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds just like some wind chimes. She loves wind chimes. Couldn't figure out what that was called.
I know. I couldn't think of... It probably has a different name, but it might just be called chimes.
Chimes.
Band chimes. Okay. Dang. I was going to say something about that.
And you forgot. That's the way it goes.
Oh, dang it.
This next one's
made me
called
forget.
All in a Mouse's Night. And now this I'm kind of excited to hear.
What's it called?
All in a Mouse's Night. A whimsical mini movie.
Oh, my
A
God.
nighttime chase from the mouse's point of view. Cartoonish fun with dynamic shifts and narrative vocals.
How can this vinyl have all this?
Let's go.
On.
You're going to be excited now.
From Jerry's point of view. Oh, welcome, Les.
Les, welcome.
I can't see you, but I know you're there. Got to get beside you, 'cause it's really cold out here. Come up close to me, you'll soon be warm. Hold me tightly, like we're sheltering from a storm. Think I might go out for a stroll. Into the night and out of this hole. Maybe find me a meal. Walking along this new shack pile. Presents a problem all the while. Nearly the door. Suddenly he bumps into wood, the door is closed, the voice from the bed, he'll be exposed.
Uh-oh.
Which way to run,
would be shrieking.
The door's been opened, my chance to escape. Must run out quick, better sorry than late. I'm out on the stairs. They won't catch me now, I've the run of the house now. I'll make it downstairs and into the bread bin. That would be nice. Suddenly he bumps into fire that's very unwise. It carries much quicker than men in their eyes. The chase that ensues can have only one end, unless outside help steps in for our friend in need.
This is fun. This is a fun little song.
Now the cat comes in for the kill. His paw is raised when blood will spill. Yes, it will.
Uh-oh. That's our cat for sure.
Yeah.
Hard mouse, this is the end of your road. The signpost is inside me. Let me bear your heavy load. But it's got to be that final pounce. Knocks the jump on his head and lays him out.
Uh-oh.
But it's all in a mouse's line to take on all those who'd find. There I was with my back to the wall. Then comes this monster mouse, he's 10 feet tall.
Yeah, the cat telling the story.
Teeth and claws to match. It only took one blow.
Oh, you cut.
That was funny.
I know, I loved it.
I like how they did the whole like narrative from each point of view.
Yeah.
And honestly, if they don't have a little video to that, somebody ought to make one because that would be kind of
That
fun
would be a
just to
great
see.
man. You could so see some Tom and Jerry. That's what it made me think of. Is
Yeah,
Tom
well,
and Jerry.
me too, definitely.
Or what was that off The Simpsons?
Oh, what was the cat's name?
Yeah, the Itchy and Scratchy
Itchy
show.
and Scratchy.
The Itchy and Scratchy
Yeah.
show. That's what that made me think of. I was like, oh hell no.
That was a little bit more rough than I don't know. Tom and Jerry was pretty rough.
Man, that
honestly.
reminds me of my
Think
cat
about
for
it.
real. The other day, my cat brought in one of them outside bugs, and I don't know what it was, but it was like this long, man. And I was like, ah, shit. It said it right in front of me.
Yeah.
And it was like 11,
I
12
was
o'clock
asleep,
at
thank
night.
God.
So I took and put a cup on it and scooped it up and set it on the front porch for him to see it the next day.
Yeah. And then didn't even tell me.
She just walked out and was
So
like,
I go outside and it's on the railing. And at first I was like, is this thing real? You know, because I got boys and they try to mess with me all the time with fake bugs or spiders and stuff because they know I hate it. And it looked like one of those fake bugs like you
It
would
was
buy
not.
like in a pack of little fake bugs. And then
It
I
was
seen
not.
one of the little antennas moving. I was like, this is not happening. I took a picture of it. I was like, why the crap would you even leave this out here? What if it would have escaped?
well, I mean, hell, I set it free out there. I just flipped it off the porch.
Yeah.
That's what I did with it.
Back into the woods you go.
Back into where the wildlife, where something will eat you.
Our
I could've
cats
fed it
be
to my
bringing
chickens,
stuff
honestly.
in.
I didn't think about it.
Ugh.
No, it wasn't a
No.
cicada. It was like a damn New York City cockroach thing.
It was definitely
It
like
was
a
like-
big outside bug.
It was like an outside one that gets like this long or something. It was like
Ugh.
2.5 inches long. I was like, damn, it's the biggest bug I ever seen in my life.
And then I had one of them ugly writing spiders on my hand, and I about freaked out, y'all.
Yeah,
I
you know,
can't
walked
do
straight
spiders.
into it. Hell, I walked.
I looked down, it was on my hand. I was like, ugh. I screamed. He didn't hear me scream because he was asleep.
Yep. I
What
was
if I'd have been
sleeping all
hurt?
day. You'd have been screwed.
I'd have
dog.
still been there.
Screwed. You better scream louder. Scream multiple times. One, I'm be like,
I need a life alert.
yeah, you got
That way I
one.
can
You
get
got to
alert.
watch.
Well, it didn't detect anything. I didn't follow it.
Could have texted somebody.
Well, no, it was a
somebody.
spider on me. It was so bad. Ugh.
DJ, I don't know anything about Kiss. I recently
Yeah, we're
just
just learning.
discovered Kiss. World of Tanks had a Kiss event, and that's really what led to me really discovering Kiss. And I discovered I love the shit out of some of their songs.
Yeah, I didn't
man.
know that we didn't do the full album.
Yeah, I thought we did. I guess it
I
might
can't
have been
remember
going to
now.
cut us off. We can
Yeah.
only go so long on a reaction album, and YouTube chops it off. So
we'll have to go back. Through there.
sometimes
I'll write
I
that
have
down.
to do that. Yeah,
because we'll have to go back through there.
I meant to
totally
actually
forgot.
finish it, and I
didn't know
forgot.
we didn't.
I'm old. So,
Well, and we just do so many things, and plus, we do different albums every day, and then we go have our just regular stuff we do. So, oh, no,
I don't. Not over a
Help
bug.
help me. No,
Not over a
he's talking
spider.
about
They're
if
going
I'd
to
have
take you
been-
to jail.
He's talking about if I'd have been hurt. That's what he's talking about.
I was about to say, you call 911 over a spider getting on you, they're going to laugh at you and then cuff you because that's ridiculous. Be like, "Look, you don't
Joe be
understand."
laying in bed and all these cops come around. Okay, no, hold on. Before we go on, I got another story to tell y'all about my son.
Okay.
My son's 12. Okay. He went outside. I was vacuuming. Joe was watching TV or playing a game. Next thing we know, probably 10, 15 minutes later, it wasn't that long. Here comes one of our neighbors like running up the hill. Here comes another neighbor running up the steps. We're like trying.
I just
I
walked
didn't
out
even
on
know
the
what
porch.
happened. Yeah, Joe went
I
out
just
to like
walked out on
check
the porch all
on him.
randomly, right, and
Yeah.
looked. He's stuck in a damn tree like this. Like this. He had got his arms stuck like he was damn crucifying himself in a tree backwards. Like his arms were stuck behind him,
In our
one in
apple
each
tree.
one in each branch, and was kicking and shit, and was out there screaming, "Help! Help!"
Couldn't get out.
People done come from halfway around the damn neighborhood just
Yeah.
to help him. And
They
we
heard
didn't
him,
even
but
know.
we didn't.
I know. My
was-
house is good insulated.
I was vacuuming
I had
at
no
that time.
idea. I was like, shit.
So yeah, so anything's liable to happen around here, and nobody hear nothing.
I was wrong. I was, but the funniest shit. If you could have seen him stuck in that tree,
Poor thing.
his feet were like 2 foot off the ground, but he was just stuck by his arms,
Yeah, you
one
couldn't
in
get
each
out. You couldn't
branch.
push yourself up.
How
'cause
the
there was
hell,
nothing to push
did
off
you
of.
possibly do that to yourself? It looks like one of the movies where
Anyways.
somebody would hang somebody on a coat rack. And you're like, what the? All right, this next is called
Yep.
Blood on the Rooftop.
And Patrick told me I want to cry on this one. I don't have tissues, but I have a little towel over here. So
This is
I guess if I
Hackett
needed this one.
and Collins co-wrote a delicate opener on classical guitar, lyrically about the TV news, war, and escapism, wanting to tune out the world's chaos. Said it has stunning dynamics. Oh shit, you got me now. Let's go.
Patrick said in the stocks.
Yeah, he was in the stocks. That's what he looked like. I was rolling. Falsetto. Yes.
nice little acoustic.
Dark and grey, an English film, the Wednesday play. We always watch the Queen on Christmas Day. Won't you stay? Though your eyes see shipwrecked sailors, you're still dry. The outlook's fine, the whales might have some rain. Saved again.
Oh, man.
Let's see the news, boy. I'll make some tea. The Arabs and the Jews, boy. Too much for me.
Oh, wow.
They get me confused, boy. Puts me off to sleep. And the thing I hate, oh Lord, is staying up late to watch some debate on some nation's state.
Wow, yeah.
Hypnotized by Batman Tarzan, still surprised you've won the West in time to be our guest. Name your prize. Drop of wine, glass of beer, dear. What's the time? The grime on the time is mine, all mine, all mine. 9:05. Blood on the rooftops, Venice in the spring.
Wow.
Streets of San Francisco, word from Peking. The trouble was started by a young Arab fleet. Better in my day, oh Lord. For when we got home, we'd have a world war. How people poor, so let's skip the news, boy.
Yeah.
I'll go make that tea. Blood on the rooftops, too much for me. When all the goose stars, they're out for 23. Then the rain had lost Starlight. She's having to try to start a new face again.
Damn. Man. Fill her up.
So I kind of feel like that now because I'm like, man, it's so hard. I don't even want to watch the news. I don't.
I know. That's
I don't want to know.
I
I'm just
am.
kind of like, I just want to live in a bubble and don't want to know nothing about nothing. But then at the same time, I want to know.
I know, because if you're like, damn, do I want to know the horrible shit that's happening all around me, or do I
Oh
not?
my gosh, it's just
Am
so
I good on my
much.
own?
Because it's
I get it.
everywhere,
Yeah.
everywhere now. Not only on the news, but you get on YouTube, you see it. You get on
Yeah.
TikTok, you see it.
And-
Facebook, you see it. There's like Where can you go?
And I relish
you
the
know.
good news stories when I find them, you know, like,
Yes.
oh, firefighter saves cat from a tree. I welcome that shit anymore, man. I'm like, oh my God. And the stuff that used to be not news, I'm like, damn, I can do some more of that.
I know. I love it.
Man
when people
saves kid from
spread
drowning.
good
I'm like,
news.
yes, bring me this stuff. You know, I'm done with, like, have you ever noticed, I don't know how much you guys watch the news. I know some of you do a lot, some of you, you know, don't. But if you like take time off from news, holy shit, life gets a lot better. I'm telling you.
Well, I'm sure. Yeah, your blood pressure goes down. Your sugar
Yeah, you
goes
go-
down. You know,
you-
maybe not think about dying or everybody else dying.
Yeah, you're like,
Something.
I'm good with that. You know, because if you watch that
know,
shit, it's all
so much.
me as a veteran, especially because like I hate to hear shit about war. You know, I'm like, damn, bro, I went in the first time right after September the 11th, and really the last time was shit. Was we even out of war when I got out of the army? I don't even know. Damn,
I don't think so.
no.
I think
I'm
we
like,
just got out of war.
yeah, I'm like, holy shit. So I'm like, I can do without knowing about war, potential wars, you know, this kind of thing.
Yeah, whose side? Who said this? Who did
Yeah,
that?
and I'm like,
all
neither
the
one of these-
conspiracy theories.
Neither one of these
everything
fuckers are on
going
my side.
And
That's
I'm
the
like,
way
dude,
I
we're
look
just,
at it.
We're just trying to live day to day.
I'm like what you would call an actual libertarian. I just want to be free, bro. Not a liberal, not a conservative.
not liberal.
Just more like leave me alone.
We just want to live our life.
Which
you
one of
know.
y'all's gonna leave me alone? Both of y'all's gonna take my damn
Wanna-
money. I know that
I
shit.
know, right?
They neither one of y'all gonna leave me in peace.
So we need to serve the Lord,
Yeah, that's kind of
live
what
our
I
life, pay
I'm
our
just like-
taxes, do what we got to do, and then that's it. You know.
do. Yeah, I try to stay the hell away from news as much as I can, but it's unavoidable, especially with
loves the
horrible
news.
shit going
Don't
down.
even. You love the news.
Well, I don't love the news. I'm like, I try. I don't want to watch the shit, honestly, a lot of the times, but I'm kind of like, I want to know what's going on, but I'm kind of like, do I want to watch it? Do I not want to watch it? I've just been playing video games here lately. I'm
Yeah.
like, fuck all that.
Yeah, he has been actually playing. What's it called? Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate 3.
Baldur's Gate.
Man, if y'all ain't played that, that's some shit right there, man. That's a crazy game. Yeah, war is truly hell. Yeah, it is, Patrick. That's why I'm like, I'm good on that.
Yeah.
When I joined my MOS, the first time was infantry, and the second time was a medic. And I'm like, nope, no, thank you.
Hey, Dave.
I want no part of none of that. Dave, hello, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this next one called
Make peace.
Unquiet Slumbers for the Sleepers. Atmospheric instrumental. Title
Okay.
nods to Wuthering Heights. So Wuthering
Wasn't
Heights.
there a movie called Wuthering Heights?
That sounds familiar as shit. Sets
seen
the misty scene for the closing scene.
Is this the last one?
No.
Oh.
Nope.
Me too, Brenda. Just tell me the weather.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now it's going to roll. Now,
Okay.
these next two are just going to roll together. So I won't pause in between the last two songs. This one was actually kind of leading up to it, I
Probably
can
should have
tell.
rolled through that
Yeah.
one.
Well, I should have, but I wanted to say something real quick. Grizzle and Don, I have a new song for y'all. You're getting songs every now and then. You just deal with it because y'all's got my number one hit, damn it. Y'all everybody likes y'all. I don't know, Dusky Grizzle. It's a hit. It's booming. It's gaining the steam. I wouldn't be surprised if y'all don't make it famous one day. Let's see.
It's harping at us. Hopefully it don't cut us off.
Yeah, we're gonna let it roll.
Ooh, this one's drums. Or snare. futuristic black. I guess with all the synthesizer and stuff. Ooh, here comes the last one.
Oh yeah, here comes the last one.
The Afterglow.
I hope they don't chop it.
I hope they don't either.
If they do, I'll just start it back up.
Please don't.
Like the dust that settles all around me, I must find a new home.
Oh, man.
The ways and holes that used to give me shelter
Oh yeah.
are all as one to me now. But I would search everywhere just to hear your call.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Walk upon stranger roads through this one in a world I used to know before. I miss you more than the sun reflecting off my pillow, bringing warmth of new life. And the sounds that echoed all around me,
Oh, just beautiful.
I caught a glimpse of in the night.
Oh yeah.
But now I've lost everything. I give to you my soul, the meaning of all that I believed before escapes me in this world of none. No thing, no one. And now it's such everywhere.
Wow. Yeah.
Just to hear your call and walk upon stranger roads than this one in a world I used to know before. For now I've lost everything I give to you, my soul. The meaning of all that I believe before escapes me in this world above. I miss you more.
Man.
Beautiful.
Even the chorus sounds amazing. The choir or whatever.
Man. Woo. Like I miss you more. That's just beautiful.
I know.
And Patrick was right. A sad ending to a great album.
Oh yeah, but it was still a great song.
It is great album. I'm giving it a 10 for sure.
Oh yeah, it's a 10. Easy
I don't really
10.
know which one is my favorite. I'm still thinking the oh gosh, what was it called? It started with the O. The Vine. The Vine song.
Yeah, the Vine
Yeah.
was epic.
I think
It
maybe
really
that's
was
my
epic.
favorite one. But this one I really like too.
Yeah, I give it a 10 too.
The Vine one, you know, it was just
I mean,
a lot
that couldn't be
longer
nothing
and
short of
stuff.
a 10, honestly. Phil Collins' voice, man, it cuts through me like a knife. I have no idea what's going on there.
Well,
I'm like,
yes.
Phil Collins just be like ripping your heart
Yes,
out.
over here said that he was falsetto. Falsetto was what we were
Yeah.
looking for.
Yeah, and
how
I'm
he
sure it probably
sings.
was that. If you know the word falsetto, you probably know what you're talking about there.
Gosh.
I'm not very musically inclined. Wish I was, honestly. I can't hold a tune in a bucket, but I can make the hell out of some funny music, though.
I do.
Speaking of which,
I do really enjoy listening to Genesis. I never knew that I was such a big fan of Genesis because I literally only knew a few songs by them.
I only knew Phil Collins, that one Phil Collins song that I played for you that
in the air
time.
tonight.
I woke her up with it in the hot. Okay, look, she had surgery. She had just had like
I had a child.
Yeah, she had a cesarean. That's what it was.
Surgery.
And
Yes.
I might even been with that one.
No, it wasn't.
Okay,
It was the
but
first one.
she had that, and she was laying there trying to rest. And I
Yes.
put some headphones on her, and I was going to play it real low.
I was,
And it was
okay.
not low.
No. First of all,
I woke her ass up with some Phil Collins. Done blasting her up. She's madder than hell. I just went to sleep. She just had a kid.
I have been super sick though. I also had, it was bad. It was a very hard delivery and everything.
I was trying to be nice. I done woke her up. She
He
better
was.
strangle me.
He put a pair of headphones on my head while I was.
It was like old Walkman headphones.
Yeah.
Because, that's all there was back then. Oh, shit.
Oh, I was mad.
Hey,
y'all.
okay, so Grizzle and Don.
He tried, though.
Grizzle said he can only sing high if somebody kicks him in the balls. And Don will volunteer for that job in this song. So let's go. Let's see what it come up with.
Yeah, hopefully that'll cool YouTube off.
Yeah, because they're
And then we'll play with this song. Country.
Name's Grizzle Guts, I sing the local hall. Baron turning bourbon till the curtain calls. But when I chase Mariah's cathedral walls, I only find that range when I'm kicked in the balls.
Dawn says, sing it proud, don't stall. Tiny slip, oops, sudden nightingale call.
He only hits the high notes when he's kicked in the balls. Sky high falsetto answering angel call.
There you go, Bruce.
From gravel road growling to choir boy throng.
He only hits the high notes when he's kicked in the balls.
T-Honey, scales watch 10 bids tall.
Coach goes, breathe from down below, that's the call.
Grizzle buddy, that location's where the magic's brawl. But it only lights the fuse when I'm kicked in the balls. Trying with these peak nerves and alcohol.
Dawn misses one step, pink goodbye drywall.
He only hits the high notes when he's kicked in the balls. Octave like a rocket through the tavern walls. From very low basement to skylight halls. He only hits the high notes when he's kicked in the balls.
Oh, yeah.
Sign on stage says a Dodge song, no throws. Bubble wrap the mic, protect the toes.
Steel toe boots, Don.
Fans chant, Dawn don't kick, but everybody knows.
One little bump and I'm glass shattering pros. Grizzle, Dawn, no cohesive coaching.
Be C notes, not C stars, no poaching.
Not 6 stars.
He only hits the high notes when he's kicked in the ball. Whoa. Pops past high C jukebox stalls. From ballroom berry to halo white shawls. He only hits the high notes when he's kicked in the ball.
Oh, yeah,
So
that's
if you
it.
hear a squeal racing down the hall, that's Grizzle Guts in orbit from a very low call. Dawn swears no assist, we're working on control.
Till then, the secret to my
kicked in the balls.
That was actually pretty funny, Joe.
All right, Grizzle, that'll be coming out in a day or two. You
That
can watch
actually had
for
a
it.
good little beat to it.
I like that. What would you like to use as your thumbnail, Grizzle? You want me to just use my imagination? Or do you have any suggestions? If you have any suggestions, just throw them in the comments. But yeah, actually, I'm gonna probably make that it for tonight.
No, wait a minute. We got
What?
Brenda's.
Oh, Brenda, yeah, we about Brenda, my ninja Brenda. I got it already pulled up and everything for you. This will be probably all it's going to let me do. If I try anything else, it's going to kick me.
Yeah, hopefully this.
I'm hoping it goes. Yeah, absolutely, steel-toed
I'm sure
boots.
his tailbone.
Grizzle likes them steel-toed. Nothing else will get him where he needs to be. Here it is.
So,
Yep.
chain lightning. Oh, really?
By Rush.
It's always good to end with Rush. Woo!
Energy is contagious. Enthusiasm spread.
That's very true.
Tides respond to lunar gravitation. Everything turns and sings at its relation. Laughter is infectious.
Yep.
Sight goes to my head. Winds are stirred by planets in rotation. Sparks ignite, spread new information. Respond, vibrate, feedback, resonate. Sundogs fire on the horizon. Meteor rain stars across the night. This moment may be brief, but it can be so bright. Hope is epidemic. Optimism spread.
Yes.
Bitterness breeds irritation. Ignorance breeds temptation.
Wow. So true.
Respond, vibrate, feedback, resonate. Sundogs fire on the horizon. Meteor rain stars across the night. This moment may be brief, but it can be so bright.
Yep.
Reflected in another source of light. When the moment dies, spark still flies. Reflected in another pair of eyes.
Oh, listen to that.
Dreams are sometimes catching. Desire goes to my head. Love responds to your invitation. Love responds through imagination. Respond, vibrate, feedback, resonate. Respond, vibrate, feedback, resonate. Sundogs fire on the horizon. Meteor rain stars across the night. This moment may be brief, but it can be so bright.
Absolutely, yeah.
Reflected in another source of light. When the moment dies, the spark still flies. Reflected in another pair of eyes. Another source of light. When the moment dies, the spark still flies. Reflected in another pair of eyes.
She had a rough sneeze.
Nice.
That's real nice.
Oh gosh, excuse me, I had to sneeze.
She had to sneeze a lot.
Bless me.
You're blessed.
Man,
Oh, man. I'm
Is
pulling
that
up a
on
thumbnail over here
is
for
that
you.
on the
Song, Risen Dog.
album for tomorrow night? Because tomorrow night's Rush Night. It's on the Hold Your Fire album.
Oh, I don't know. Is it
I don't
Hold
think
Your
so,
Fire or
'cause
is
I
it
think
Power
that-
Windows next? I don't know. What was,
Hold
yeah.
Your Fire.
Hold Your Fire.
Oh no, our stream's been cut. Well, we finished. And just in time
That's what I was going to say.
for Brenda's song. Just in time. Just in time. Thanks for watching. What's on your hand? You bleeding?
Oh, that's your marker, I'm sure.